Canada, this is my Earth badge. This is the personal achievement badge form that has to be filled out with 4 adventures. My plan is to drive to the wildlife pond with my dad. We will also spend a few days at Upper Canada Village. I volunteered at school to be on the composting committee. For my first adventure, I will visit Stefano Llanero's wildlife pond and discuss the biodiversity.
Where are we today, Robbie?
We're at Stefano Llanero's wildlife pond.
Nice. Wow, I hear a lot of diversity here, eh, Robbie? So what is this pond, Robbie? What's it for?
It's so the birds could go and bathe in it.
Yeah, so over there you see that's a bird hide. See how beautiful it's camouflage and everything? We've been in a bird hide before in Scotland, remember? That was your first bird hide.
Oh yeah, but that was wood.
Yeah, it was made out of wood. Yeah, it wasn't really camouflaged like this one, right? So look at the diversity of all the flowers and everything, and right at your feet you have a nice bank for the birds to come and land, right? And then it slopes down very gently and you have vegetation there.
Stefano is going to explain the biodiversity of the plants.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you look over there, there's really not as many plants growing and as many different species growing than right over here. And it's kind of hard to see, but right over here at the beginning of the season is where I put a huge clump of mud, because a lot of species use mud for their nests, like wasps and different birds. So I wanted to have an area with mud, but the issue was all over here is sand, which is really nutrient poor. And then right over here is this really nutrient dense mud. So you can see how like all the species right here are really prospering and growing well. So we have brown or black-eyed Susans. I don't really know offhand. I think these ones are brown-eyed Susans. We have primrose, smartweed, sunflowers, landsleeve coreopsis, Indian blanket. This one over here is going to be lamb's quarter. And milkweed over here too. This is what the monarch butterflies will basically, their whole life cycle happens on this plant. And then there's some random grasses and some other plants that I don't even really know what they are in here. So this patch right here is really great for just a bunch of different species. And over time, like different animals are going to start using it. So if you look, I just kind of shook them up a bit.
There's a bug right in there.
Yeah, so that's Japanese beetle right there.
Oh yeah.
Then right over here you have a really great predator. That's a jagged ambush bug. So they'll blend into the flowers just like that, and they'll wait for anything. They can actually eat prey up to 10 times their size, and they just wait for any other insect to just land on the flower, and they'll jump. They have like little raptorial forelimbs right there, and almost like a praying mantis, where they just lunge at their prey and then they'll use their long proboscis to drink the juice out of the insect.
Wow.
So
that is gorgeous.
yeah, you can see, from that you can definitely see the forelimbs. So you see they use those.
Yeah.
So yeah, so really interesting just to have not only the things that I planted, because I did throw some seeds around, and there's a chipmunk right there.
Oh yeah, he's big.
Yeah, so when I mowed this patch over here, I ended up shredding up a bunch of sunflowers. So that's what he's after.
Oh, I see, yeah. Oh, there's seeds everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
So we also got purple coneflower over here. This is Jerusalem artichoke, clover, white campion, and then some more of the same plants that we had just on the side over here. So yeah, there's a good diversity. Little by little, things are going to start coming in. Also, a lot of the things that I put in this year were perennials, so they'll only end up flowering next year.
So this is nice because this is your backdrop for the water.
Yeah, exactly. So this is kind of the background. Right now with this newly shredded ground, it's not the nicest ground, but this will slowly grow back and fill up nicely.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the time being, it's a pretty good start.
Very nice. So Robbie, what is this?
This is a bird hide to actually hide while you're photographing birds.
Nice.
Yeah, so I basically found a bunch of materials that were lying around and decided to make an in-ground blind. One of the biggest reasons is because on the bank over there, when the birds come down to drink and bathe, you want to be eye level with them. That's the most appealing angle you can get. So getting down to the ground is much more easy to get eye level, and I'd be able to sit down instead of having to lie down on the ground like I did a couple of years ago on my other blind. So this way, if you can come over here and look down below.
So you also angled the water with the sunrise in the back.
Yeah, exactly. So the sun,
Yeah.
well, the sunset actually. So the
Sunset.
sun rises behind us, the sun sets pretty much directly around behind the pond. So that just gives a nice backlight to the subjects.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Yes.
Yeah. So.
And then you have a little roof on the other side there.
Yeah. So over here, there's a lot of plants growing around it. I just made like a little garden roof. So these were just a couple plants that I had in my old pond. And these ones have already, these are chives over here. So these have already gone to seed. They're all dried up. So they're gonna start spreading their seed any day now. Well, they're already starting basically. And yeah, this was just a little addition I made just because I was wondering what I would do. And I wanted one part I could stand at and one part I could sit at. Because if you are in there all day, it is nice to stand up a bit and be able to watch. So I can stand up, I can lean against the top over there and just look out and wait for birds or other wildlife to show up. And then here I just figured having a garden on the roof was just a good way to fill up the space.
Nice.
If you like this adventure, why don't you click on the link so you can see the full video.
Oh yeah.
For my second adventure, I will explore how cheese is made from raising the cows, milking them, and the final process.
Nice, bud.
Oh, it's so soft. That touch would be soft. So first step of making cheese is to raise the cows so you could actually get milk.
Oh, Robbie, look, they're feeding.
Another important livestock is pigs. Especially in Upper Canada Village, you need pigs for example, bacon and ham.
Wow, look at the size of this pig. Oh, look at that. Robbie, look at. Pump it, Robbie. 2 hands, let's go. Nice, bud.
This is how you get water for the livestock.
Oh, that's great.
This one's particularly for horses.
Fabulous.
This is where cows are kept, especially when it's cold in the winter. This is also the stalls used to milk them.
The cow head, and that's where the food would be in the trough.
That trough on the ground is where the cows poop, and then later will be shoveled out.
And then you clean that out every day.
Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pinch at the top just like this, and then squeeze down as tight as you can. Okay, you have to make sure you keep pinching, otherwise it'll go right back up. Yep. So you come around like this, pinch it here, nice and tight, and then make a fist as tight as you can. There you go.
Nice, Robbie.
Okay. There you go.
This is my first time milking a cow. Surprisingly, it was a lot easier than I thought.
Oh, Robbie, that's good.
That's fantastic. Good job.
The difference.
Oh, there you go.
Or it's really important you pinch, and you're gonna have to squeeze harder.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah, pinch with your index. Here, I'll show you. This is food. So pinch, and then the rest of them.
You have to make sure the cap is off, Robbie.
Rest. Index, the rest.
Oh, index the rest.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Robbie. How did you do that? What happened? Oh, you got the tail. I thought you squirted yourself in the face. Go, do it again, bud.
Index, the rest. There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good stream, bud. Uh-huh.
Good one.
Fabulous.
These are the giant vats where the milk is turned into cheese. It takes 900 pounds of milk to make 90 pounds of cheese. There isn't enough cows at Upper Canada Village to make that possible, so some of the milk is brought in. This is where the fire is positioned to start the cheese making process.
So this is the tool that's used to separate the curds and whey, Robbie, and the process started by that fire down there.
Oh,
See that?
yeah.
And so she uses the tool to push all the curds to one side,
Yeah.
and on the other side is where they drain it, the whey out.
Oh.
See that into that bucket over there. And then they keep pushing it to one side, and then eventually they get it to this stack here, and they keep stacking it and stacking it. And then once that's 90 pounds right there, it looks really heavy. And then they use this machine to cut it up, and then they put it in a mold like this with cheesecloth, and the cheesecloth keeps it, and then they compress it out so that all the liquid runs out.
Cool.
And after that, you get this wheel and 90 pounds of cheese, and then they sell it at the store.
For my third adventure, I will explore how they plow a field to grow wheat, grind it into flour, and bake the bread. We will then eat the cheese and bread.
Look at this. Oh, Robbie, these are beautiful, eh?
Here we look at all of the farming machinery that is used for farming.
Ooh. Look at this, Robbie. You used to ride up there, and the horse would pull it in the front. Isn't that amazing? And that's your little brake, I guess? Right there. Oh, this you put, yeah, it's a push seeder. Look at this. Look, Maria, look. Maria, you put the seeds in this. Yeah, that's the, yeah. That's a seed basket. But look, later on they did this. Look at that, an earth roller, Maria, to level the soil. Okay.
All of this equipment would be useless without the help of the horses. We also use them for transportation so we could get around quicker.
You happy, bud?
Here they are plowing the field with a horse.
It's guaranteed sales, but they won't even pay me market value for half the stuff. So like,
Pretty soon, with good weather, the crops will grow. Once harvested, it comes to the flour mill. This is what the grain looks like once harvested.
Well, they get all the power for all from downstairs where the water is, bud.
They are brought up to the top story, ready to be dropped below.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
These are the
Go
millstones
under
to
rope
grind
over
the
there
flour.
And stick your arm in there.
These are the chutes that we saw earlier that feed the millstones from above. So millstones need power to work, so it's connected to water. Flour mills always need power, so that's why they're always located next to water.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look at the pillows, Robbie. This is how they used to sleep. This is a pillow. Yes, it is. Come and put your head on that.
It's a flower, Dad.
No, there's no flower print.
So my
on
dad
it. It's
tried to
plain- it's
convince
plain
me
white.
that these are pillows, but they're actually the finished
put your
bags
head
of
on
flour.
It's a pillow, Robbie.
The next step is for the flour to be transported to the baker.
Wow. What time did you start doing that?
Well, I started out about 10 o'clock.
Okay.
My partners here at 7 and made the white bread that we've delivered already.
Right.
So you have whole wheat as well?
This is whole wheat, white bread early, this is the brown bread here.
And this will be ready at 2.
You'll be out of here by 2.
So what are the ingredients to make the bread?
Flour, water, salt, and yeast.
Yeah. Do you grease the pans before you put them
At the
in?
end of the day with lard. That's good for 2 bakes the following day. They're
Really?
They're made, tinsmiths made these originally.
Right.
Now they're made, now the tin's all gone, now we're down to sheet iron. So you,
Okay.
so you treat them as you would a cast iron frying pan, never wash them.
Where do you put where do you put those pans? Do you put them directly in the fire or?
The fire will be removed. The fire's in the oven to store heat in the brick.
Okay.
That's the second fire today.
Okay,
So the
nice.
fire stores heat in the masonry. By the time this bread's all in the pans, we're going to rake all the frozen atoms out. The bread goes in and bakes the whole fire, just the heat of the brick.
Nice.
So the pans will sit on the floor of the oven.
So that table is worn down just because it's been used so
That
much.
table's worn down. There's a story there. These maple tables, when we clean them, we got to take a piece of steel and
Yeah.
take a layer of wood off.
Yeah.
Adam's pretty dull. Here's one here. We're going to take a layer of wood right off each side.
Oh wow,
So all the
nice.
moisture's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Same with the inside of the dough box.
Right.
Now my partner, had all these many years, was a little aggressive with the edges.
Yes. Yes. Right.
Ruined that table.
Yes.
You can see how far this-
I see it.
You
I
see
see
how far
it.
this moved as we're ground down. That
Yeah.
dowel was usually in the center.
Oh right. Yes.
And that's how
Gotcha.
much has come off
Gotcha.
today.
Yeah.
I've been here, I've been scraping this
Yeah.
table for 32 years.
Yeah. 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 It's because your partner doesn't stay straight. He doesn't stay true. Yeah. Great.
Suffice it to say, it's not as deep as mine.
Yeah.
You could also purchase the flour and you could make it in a kitchen like this at home, like the 18th century.
Notice we don't have a garden here. In years past, we've had a small one. I'm not sure where we're going with that, if we're going to continue or not. We just had a recent change in our tenant farmer.
Next, we try the cheese and bread at the Willards Hotel.
Robbie, what did I order, bud?
They have to make little twists, right?
What did I order? Remember what it's called? It's called a Plowman's Lunch. Look, there's cheese, meat, egg, potato salad, coleslaw, a salad, cucumbers, dressing, pickle, bread to eat it with. And what did you order, bud?
I ordered grilled cheese.
Yeah.
I got grilled cheese, obviously.
Yeah.
4 pickles and potato wedges.
Great. And the cheese is from here, bud. I think, right? The cheese is from here, and it's and the bread is baked here as well. Very nice. Thank you.
Enjoy, guys.
For my 4th adventure, I will show what I do as part of the compost committee at my school. So normally I would come out this door or that door. My compost buddy would hold the door for me, or we would switch. I would have 3 pails. I would walk over there, dump them out. In the compost pails there are apple cores, like banana peels, orange peels. For some reason, you could also put half in the sandwich.
Yeah, the kids don't like their sandwiches, right?
Sometimes, yeah. That happened once.
Yeah, or carrots and cucumbers.
Oh, yeah, carrots and
yeah. Okay, so where do you go from here when you come out here?
Like this. So then we go here.
Yeah.
See those black things over there?
Yeah.
That's where we put it.
Okay,
We open
so let's
up the
go
lid
look.
and eat them in.
All right.
Eat the thing in. And also, most of the time, there's wasps.
Yeah, I see. There's a lot of wasps. So these are them.
Yeah. These
So, all right. So let's go look at these. So you just dump them in there, right?
stuff in like these.
Okay. So I'm gonna take this lid off. There's wasps. Okay. Okay. So there's a lot of bananas. And so what's with the hay there? Do you put a layer of hay?
That I have no idea.
Like we put like a layer of grass every so often, I suppose. Or no, they're just cutting the grass around and then they're just dumping that in there as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so once this So once that's done, you have that little lid down there, right? And that's where the earth comes out from.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. And then what do you do with the earth, Robbie?
So we have a school garden
Yeah?
and put it in here.
Yeah. Nice.
School garden.
And so what do you have there? You have a nice sunflower.
So we have sunflowers, we have pumpkins.
Do you eat the sunflower seeds?
No, but
No?
in grade 2, there's always potato chips. There's always potatoes in grade 2.
Yeah?
Yeah, grade 2. We went outside. My teacher
Yeah.
brought us outside, and we made potato chips with
Oh,
the
neat.
potatoes.
Oh, that's great. So you grow that?
there's- Yeah, so there's watermelons.
Yeah.
No, yeah, watermelon, squash, strawberries.
Yeah.
And
Oh, there's tomatoes right there.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yeah, there's tomatoes right there.
There's
Yeah.
also eggplant, I think.
Yeah. I don't know, Robbie. It doesn't look like it's being tended very much. Oh, there's dill as well.
Lilac.
I think that's dill over there. That stuff right there. It's like an
No.
herb. Yeah. Oh,
No,
there's
that's
more
the-
tomatoes up there. I didn't notice those.
Oh yeah. Over
Yeah.
there.
So
And
do you
then
eat
the
the
sun-
sunflower seeds at all? Do you ever harvest those? I don't even know how that works.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, like since I was in kindergarten, we never did it. So
Oh,
like,
this
maybe-
one was huge.
That's a big one.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
wow.
biggest one.
That's big.
Did it already lose all of its seeds?
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice. Okay, thanks, Robbie. That says you volunteered for this.
Yep. And also,
Yeah?
in the summer, we're allowed to come here and grab stuff from the garden.
Oh, nice. Yeah, very good. Thanks, Robbie.
I didn't like the cheese, so my favorite was learning about the biodiversity with Stefano Yanero. That's it for now for Cub Scouts. If you like our scouting videos, why don't you check out our scouting playlist? Why don't you help out our channel by subscribing and liking our videos?